Can we get a couple people come up to microphone so we can talk about their discussion?
So basically, I'm familiar with the terms for the first question, but for the second question, basically we talked and we looked at the cost per leads. So I'm not running any cost per lead campaigns right now because it's not applicable to like my Shopify store. But I'm thinking about going into client work, and I'm thinking that running a cost per lead campaign would be really important for that type of like situation.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, good. Thank you. Anybody else?
So my question is, I actually have a business with a website. And I've thought many times, and I've seen where you have ad campaigns on other people's websites. I have never gotten into that. I am a blank canvas on my website. I don't have any ads. I haven't had any people place any ads. So my question is as if I know you had mentioned where people can do that, place ads. Now my website is hosted by somebody else. So am I able to get into that aspect where I could have other people place ads on my website, and or could I place my own ads on my website? And if I do that, can I get paid on both ends?
Well, yes, and yes, but here's the thing. Don't let nobody host your website or your content. You control that, because if they can control that, they can manipulate it to whatever they want it to be, for instance. So for instance, I host on your website, you place an ad, I can change your ad and put my ad pixel there, and I get the commission you never do. So never do that. You actually put it on your own hosting. Now, here's the thing about visitors and getting people to buy ad space. You need to have traffic. So whatever form of website or niche you're in, you need to either have really good SEO presence on Google ranking, or you need to be doing a lot of social media campaigns to bring traffic from social media onto your website. And once you show consistency with visitors coming to your website, two things will happen. You can either go to AdSense, and they will put ads, they give you an ad snippet of code, and they can put the ads wherever they want to be on your website, or people will actually find you. So people like me will actually come to you and say, hey, I have a client, and we want to place a $10,000 a month budget with you, just placing ads either at the top or as a 300 by 250 box within your content. But you need lots and lots of content. You need good content, because you need visitors to come there and actually stay there and interact with your site. So you actually need to build a community to be successful with placing ads and getting ads in. You can do it for yourself, but you still need visitors. So you need to figure out, am I going to do SEO, get my site ranked for keywords, or am I going to start sending social media traffic to my website or blog so visitors could come and interact with my stuff? Does it make sense?
Yep.
Good.
Fair enough. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yay!
Hi, my name is McKenna, and a lot of people do PPC, and I know a lot of very popular people that do very well. They get it down to a penny a click. How do you get that?
Optimizing your campaign severely. And here's a caveat. Just because you're getting penny a click don't mean that's really good traffic. You want quality traffic, and sometimes you have to pay the price to get quality traffic. So just because they're getting penny a click, that don't mean nothing. You want a traffic that's going to convert, because at the end of the day, it's about having an objective. What is the purpose of you having that site? Because if it's for sales, having a penny a click is good, but usually that type of visitor aren't really good with converting for you. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You're welcome.
Your presentation on all these techniques took the cataracts off my eyes. I do nothing about it. However, I've heard from many persons and leaders since I've been in the internet marketing world that success leaves clues.
Yes, it does.
And I've been observing more. So the question I have is, I have observed some of the 7 and 8 figures using a technique whereby they have a prompt come up on things like Entrepreneur or Forbes magazines. How does one take or do that type of marketing, and which one of these techniques does it fall under?
When you say prompt, you mean a notification?
Yes.
Oh, well, it's a new web tool or plugin people are using. And typically, if you click on it, it's going to send you a notification whenever they produce a new article, something of that nature, right?
No, it doesn't. The Entrepreneur magazine
Uh-huh.
is the content.
Yeah.
And my prompt comes up, my picture, and some type of banner advertising. And when I click on it, it goes to my blog. I know. I have been searching.
I
endlessly.
haven't seen that or, no, that's something totally different. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
But talk to me later and let's figure it out. I'll figure it out.
All right. Thank
More
you.
than likely, they're using some advertising plugin that just does that for you. But we'll talk later. I'll figure it out.
Right, so my question was, let's say I'm a publisher and I have a website where I want to track the ad exchanges. Are there any parameters or guidelines on how much traffic you have to be generating to be attracted to be part of these networks?
Ad exchange, you got to be like an ad network. You have to be like sending billions and billions of clicks a month. So if you could do a billion a click, I mean, yeah.
So let's say you have a website that attracts 50 to 100,000 people a
Oh,
month. So they want websites that have zillions.
hundreds of millions. Yeah, they won't even respond to your email if you would contact them. Yeah.
Okay, so if you are doing agency work, local agency, what would be the most important thing for just a small business owner? What would be the most important things to concentrate on for them?
Leads and sales.
But I mean, as far as obviously that, but I mean, as far as what would you specifically place for them? Would it be, would social media be the main target? That's what is
That's a hard question to answer because I don't know what their objectives is. I don't know what their need is. I don't know what type of business they have. Because certain businesses do exceptionally well on Facebook, like home repair, plumbing, auto, but mass torrent, like those injury lawyers and stuff, even though they are running on social media, they do better on Google.
okay.
You know, so it's I don't know the industry.
So then the answer is really, there are times that Google makes more sense,
And
and then there are
there's
times
times
that
with
Facebook
Facebook.
makes more sense, or maybe a melding of the two.
Yeah, you can do both. Because I mean, for instance, mobile car repair, or something. Let's say mobile glass repair, something like that. I run on Google. Because if anybody looking for that, that means they're looking for an issue right now, and that could be a pay-per-click or click-to-call type feature that, you know, hey, I want to find somebody who I can call right now to help me, you know, get my situation sorted out. So certain industries work better on Google, certain industries work perfect on Facebook. Or you
That's a
can
good
have
differentiation.
yeah, so it's based on the industry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you want to?
I just want to say, everybody talks about Google and they talk about Facebook, but there's one very, very oft forgotten network out there.
Bing.
Well, Bing, which also, if you advertise in Bing, you also get AOL, you
Yep.
also get Yahoo,
Yahoo.
and they are usually at least a third less. Now, if your demographic is right for Bing, that's a great place to go.
And typically people who are on Bing or Internet Explorer users are usually baby boomers, people who aren't really up to date with technology. So those are people who usually are on Bing and they do have high success rate. But there's a caveat. Bing sucks. Jeez, it's the worst thing known to man. I mean, Bill Gates could do so much more better than that. Here's the truth of the matter. I actually used to do an EDU campaign on Bing, and one day I spent $5,000. Beautiful, tons of conversion, 300% ROI. The next day, minus 300%. I'm actually in the hole. So Bing is not consistent. So I would suggest if you ever do Bing, do small budgets. Don't go more than $100 to $200 a day, because you're going to have failures. It's like they intentionally send you junk traffic, which I think they do, to be honest. But don't quote me. I'm not held responsible. So I'm just letting you know in advance.
I'm Otilia Simeon, and we have a discussion here in our group. And my question is this. for an affiliate marketer,
Mm-hmm.
the best campaign is a pay-per-click campaign with an objective,
Mm-hmm.
for example. And I was talking about, I have some neighbors, they have a rug store and carpet store, you know, they sell stuff from all over the world. And they asked me if I can help them with a Facebook ad campaign. But I postponed all this discussion because I wasn't sure what type of campaign to run for them. Pay-per-click or cost per impression or what, how can...
Okay, well, here's the thing. They have a brick and mortar business, correct?
yes, it's a small business, yes.
Okay, so here's what I would do. Facebook has an objective called in-store, and you could do local awareness and brand awareness for that local area. Use that objective on Facebook, because what Facebook would do is they would show people who is more susceptible to actually getting up and going to that location and actually making sales at that location. But again, our corporate business, you need to know your targeting, because obviously you have to target homeowners, and you need to find out who's the avatar. Who would really want their carpet to be redone?
Yes, I was wondering, who is the...
That'll take me for a day
Yes,
to figure it out.
How can I find now,
Yeah.
after the Facebook ad 101 and 201?
Here's what to do.
Yeah.
Go back to them, ask them, do you have any email addresses of customers who purchase? And what to do is take that email address, upload it to Facebook, create a custom audience, and run ads to that in your local market. I just give you a shortcut of just finding the avatar.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So kind of in relation, kind of in relation to the penny per click concept, we've run ads and had great engagement, had low cost per click, but zero conversion. So how do you balance that? Like, what are the factors there that cause it to be
Your targeting and your avatar.
targeting? Okay.
You're not speaking to the right audience. Just because you get engagement and clicks doesn't mean you're actually speaking to the right audience. Like I told people in Facebook 101, Facebook people love to click for no reason. They just love to waste your money. I don't know why, but it happens. And you do, and here's the honest truth. 70% of your budget would actually go towards the customer you're targeting. The other 30% would go to people who just have nothing to do with their life and just click away. That's just the honest truth. And that's just a metric you just got to get used to when you're playing it online. Listen, there are going to be bots that are going to be wasting your time. There are going to be people. There's spiders that clicks on your ads. I mean, yeah, you got to come for it.